During a commercial flight, the co-pilot wanted to rest, but he suddenly smelled something burning. He went straight to the front galley and asked if anything was on fire. The flight attendant found nothing unusual, but his concern did not go away. He told her to check the rear galley and reported the matter to the captain. Both of them were shocked, but no one else smelled anything. They wondered if the co-pilot was being too sensitive. For safety, the captain turned on the overhead light in the cockpit and saw smoke. He told the chief purser to help with the inspection. The flight attendant from the rear galley also reported no problem. This meant a larger inspection was needed, but the crew worried it would alarm the passengers. The co-pilot then led the crew into the cabin, pretending to check seatbelts while they searched. Even so, one passenger with heart disease became nervous. She took her usual medicine, but she still had trouble breathing. Her son stood up and demanded to know what was happening. The co-pilot ignored him, and the young man grew resentful. Since there was no doctor on board, the captain decided to land at the nearest airport. But the direct route went through a massive thunderstorm. Flying around it would take at least 20 more minutes. In the crisis, the captain chose to fly straight through. He lowered the altitude of the plane, then increased the speed to 320. When the plane entered the storm, it shook hard. The co-pilot ordered passengers to return to their seats and fasten their belts. The young man refused, worried about his mother's condition. The co-pilot had no choice but to force him down and hold him tightly. Soon another problem appeared. Ahead was a red zone on the radar. The captain asked air traffic control for a new heading and turned the plane to 120. He climbed above the red zone, and the flight became stable again. The co-pilot released the young man, who ran to his mother. By then, she was weak and soon passed out. The diversion delayed the landing by a few minutes. Emergency workers boarded quickly and carried the woman out. Before leaving, the young man warned the co-pilot. Because the best treatment time was missed, the woman could not be saved. She was not an ordinary passenger, she was the wife of the airline's founder. Later, the company investigated the crew. All of the co-pilot's actions followed proper procedure. Evidence showed an overheated power bank had set toilet paper on fire in a trash bin. This proved the co-pilot's judgment was correct. The young man believed the co-pilot had delayed his mother's treatment, and the co-pilot felt sorry. But the company noted that the woman already had severe heart disease. They ruled the case an accident and cleared the co-pilot and the rest of the crew of responsibility.